Hello, my dear friends around the world. Welcome to Francis Page Media. How is everyone doing so far? Today, Monday, the 29th of September. Ooh, 3 months to the end of the year. Where has the year gone? Where? It's hard to imagine that only yesterday, it looks like, was the new year. Now, September, we are talking. Christmas will be knocking on our doors very soon. Have we achieved those New Year's resolutions we all set out to achieve in the very beginning of this year? I don't know about you, but on my side, I am one of those probably looking at setting new resolutions come January. As you can imagine how busy the year has been for all of us, the challenges of life. But at least we are still here, we are still alive. We can only hope that Christmas finds us fit and healthy. But anyway, what is trending out there in royal news today? One story that is trending is one of Prince William meeting up with his father, King Charles, in Balmoral, Scotland on the 23rd of September to have some quiet time. Apparently, the monarch and the future king usually meet up to discuss issues surrounding the royal family, what needs to be looked at, what things haven't gone down well so far, and they both get to share ideas. Very important for a future King William to spend such quiet moments with his father and get to pick up King Charles's wisdom, but also check in with his father and see how more Prince William can support him. We know that, father, son, you could imagine they talk on a daily basis, but you will be surprised, remind me later, you will be surprised to learn that actually weeks can go without King Charles seeing Prince William because of how busy they are. They might be living, in London, Buckingham Palace or St. James Palace, Prince William down in Windsor, not far apart, but these two live very busy lives as both senior royals. Prince William is running a huge office in the Prince and Princess of Wales, and you have the King and the Queen also running their office. So really this time in Balmoral that Prince William and the King are getting to meet up is that very important time for them to meet up and reflect upon what is going on in the royal family. And I suppose part of the conversations that they must have been talking about include that of Prince Harry and what sort of future Harry holds with the royal family. Now, this meeting of the King and Prince William up in Balmoral occurred just after the King had met up with Prince Harry. So I'm thinking maybe part of these conversations included maybe the King briefly talking to Prince William, what conversations he had with Prince Harry, and maybe trying to plead with Prince William to sort of forget what is there between him and Harry and meet up and sort things out. As you can imagine, father and son. But obviously we know what is going on between Prince William and Harry, so I don't think there could have been a softening of hearts from the king and convincing Prince William, because Harry himself, I think, needs to apologize and seek ways he can see his brother face to face to try and air out some of these grievances that are there between the two. But also I think this was the opportunity on the side of Prince William to tell his father that you can do whatever you're doing with, Prince Harry, but when it comes to me and my reign, when it comes into fruition, of when it arrives, I don't have anything to do with Harry. Or so definitely somewhere, somehow, these King Charles and Prince William meetings, private meetings in Balmoral, have some conversations going on around Prince Harry. Don't you think so, my dear friends? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. But the other story trending as well is one of King Charles allegedly stopping Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson from making Christmas appearances together with the rest of the royal family, following the controversies going on around Jeffrey Epstein. And we know what happened recently with Sarah Ferguson and the email conversations that she was still indulging in with Epstein, according to the sources here on the media. So very controversial. In the Duke of York and the Duchess of York, and of course, for as long as they are still seen mixing up with the rest of the royals, the royal family is always going to be dragged in these conversations, as you can imagine. So how is King Charles looking at putting all of these things to bed and distancing the royal family from those controversies? He is choosing allegedly to distance or to stop Andrew and Fergie from making those Christmas appearances at Sandringham. But I don't think that alone will be enough. He needs to do more. And I think part of what else the king could do is to just strip them off the royal family website. Don't keep them on there, because for as long as they are going to be sat under that website, under those other senior royals, whatever is going to be talked about the Prince Andrews and the Sarah Ferguson is going to somehow bring the royal family into those conversations, because technically Prince Andrew is still sat on the royal family website. So take those off, including Harry, Meghan, because they are not serving royals, are they? They should be off that royal family website. What are your thoughts, my dear friends? Again, drop them in the comments section below. Now, I would really like to finish up with this story as well trending. Meghan Markle being nominated, for an award following her Lemonade podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder. We have learned recently that they've put her up for an award. And on one of the social media pages, I think Instagram, Lemonada is asking people to go and log on somewhere and click on the link and vote for, Meghan Markle and Lemonada to win that award and bring it home. I don't know how that is gonna go down, and how the heck were they nominated, because we all saw those reviews and how people were not convinced with Meghan Markle's self-advocacy and singing praises about herself. What was she even talking about in that podcast? Was it how she came up with this as ever idea and how she has fought so hard to build her brands? We don't really see much there, do we, really? And the as ever business concept, as we saw the other day, appeared to be somebody else's name that she got and sort of spiced up a little bit and used that as hers. So there hasn't been any sort of originality in most of Meghan Markle's businesses or concepts. So really, I don't see how she got herself nominated for that award, unless it is something that is bold, as most of their awards appear to be most of the time. But what are your thoughts? Will you be voting Meghan Markle and Lemonada for an award in their category of those podcasts? Again, leave your thoughts in the comments section below. And I think that is what is trending in royal news today. If I've left any other stories, drop them in the comments section below, and stay subscribed here at Francis Page Media for the latest that is going on in the world of our British royals.